Napenda crazy like wow, napenda una akili na urembo. Quality kama hizo ndizo zinafanya uwe first lady material. The whole world knows my love for you is infinity. For sure, for she's it, you gon' ride or die with me. When you see yourself, you see me. Divide those stars and let the president slide.
Listen, nimefurahi kusikia yako ya moyon. Come on, nipe ride usikope pon. Mr. Party's on, kama marathon. Game safi na relax, tabasamu song. Kwanza wana pana zoom, ndani kaudia vanyo kum. Nila kama mini da kwa chapa. Mikono kiunoni, ulimi shingoni. Tupo katulivu kuja duniani. Mulai, dosai.
I might give away $1 million. I think I might give away a brand new truck. Cause I feel good, yeah I feel good. Cause I feel good, hey. I think I might take a little shopping spree. When the good, goddamn, all drinks on me. Cause I feel good, yeah I feel good. Cause I feel good, hey.
Good Lord, look, what a beautiful day. My enemies ain't here, they gone away. I feel good, everything is okay. Feel like giving all my money away. Getting broke, it ain't no bread in the hood. Look what they did, they sending feds in the hood. I ain't gon' change, coming back through the hood. Do what I do and get back to the hood. I'm blessed, went places I never been. I live to see a black president. I'm good, yes I feel good. Drinks on me, baby, what's good?
I think I might give away $1 million. I think I might give away a brand new truck. Cause I feel good, yeah I feel good. Cause I feel good, hey. I think I might take you on a shopping spree.
I wasn't born last night. I know these ain't right. But you was blowing up her phone last night. But she ain't have a ring or not her ring on last night. Ooh, that's that nerve. Why give a your heart when she rather have a purse? Why give a inch when she rather have 9? You know how the game goes. She be mine by halftime. I'm the ooh, that's that nerve. You all about her and she all about hers. Birdman Jr. and this no flamingos. And I done did every day but trust these. See me when I reach, won't you? And you know, can't do nothing for you. Oh, these ain't loyal. Whoa, these ain't loyal. Yeah, yeah. Let me see. Just got rich. Took a broken. Let me see. I can make a broke rich. But I don't broke. Let me see. Got a white girl with some fake. I took her to the bay with me. Eyes closed, smoking. Rolling up the buy money, I'm a rasta. She wanna do drugs, smoke, get drunk. She wanna see a new track. She wanna fuck all the rappers. When I reach, won't you, baby? And you can't do nothing for you, nothing, no.
Up in the river, Satishy, them they wear their rebound. So they never Satishy, the happy is the nation. Them make me stand for TV and radio station. Them a see me raising hell and disturbing, see the later. They taking a misbehavior. They come you lower but not the hits creator. On the road to greatness, you must encounter hater. Some of them are higher private investigator. I tell them no be by force. Hey, tell them no be by force. As I they try walk a pass, I do my thing. I tell them no be by force. Hey, tell them no be by force. Hey, tell them no be by force. As I they try walk a pass, I do my thing. I tell them no be by force. You never see that Lord, and if you never know you do for house. You see your family and never jump and if you never jump and if you never food, police stop you, they got you see.
EBE come through in the miles of ride. Throwing it big like I live in the Taj Mahal. Talk and I don't get in the blase blah. That's why they love enough. That's real, been the shit that they talk about. Game is the
Hola guys! Sema big tunes. Big tunes popping. We are joined this morning on AM Live by two amazing guys. Guys, why don't you just, shut up shop for a second and walk over and join me. Have a seat next to me. Whoa, what?
Maybe sit over here.
All hail the king. Hi.
nice.
It's a lovely set. It's great to have you guys here.
Thank you very
and
much.
I know you're all very tired. The projects and things you're working on.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Leo asubuhi tumekuamsha mapema, but it's okay.
No, it's fine.
It's the
okay.
hustle.
I never complain
No, never complain.
when it comes to work.
When it comes to work and a platform to talk about
never
your work,
complain.
never ever complain. So, young man, what is your name?
I am DJ Riggs, that's my stage name.
DJ Riggs. But your mama's watching, so what name did she give you? Mommy.
Yeah, no, me exactly. I'm Robert Fu,
Right.
graduate from JQuat, and starting with masters this May.
Sawa.
Like
Sawa.
wonderful. Don't make scam. Mama is sour. Don't worry. It's okay. No, in a good way. Your mama love you.
Actually, like me.
Kabisa.
Tracy wrote me.
She was watching. And then you're busy saying, "Simdru." So she's like, "Ah, nanilikubeba."
Ndio maana amesema masters.
I was my master.
He has to write something.
Okay,
Please,
but
is-
DJ Joe, you're
Yes.
here to share your journey with us and of course your big plans for the future. And when you look at music, Kenyan music has come a long way. But the
Yes.
business of music and making money out of music in Kenya, it's been a hard journey. Where did yours start?
First, I've only been in the game for 4 years.
Only.
Only.
Why does it feel like you've been here
So,
since
no,
G?
there's Pinye is my mentor, and Jazzy Jeff, and they always talk about one thing in common: branding. So the way you brand yourself, there's a way you brand yourself, so it makes you look like, branding is the most important thing. And for me, people think I've been in the game for quite a long time, and it's only 4 years.
Why does it
'Cause
feel like you've been around?
I don't know.
Is it that your sound is so good you identify with the Kenyan ear so well?
No, basically, it's just setting your bar higher than the normal people. Because for me, what I normally say in life, I refuse to think like a normal person. You think above par. Like, when someone wants to be like you only want to be, as in, I normally tell guys, no, I've only been here for 4 years. Look at someone who's bigger. Look at international acts, So for me, but branding is, there's a way you brand yourself to be,
Bigger
to
than
be
big.
like my website right now, people think this is another David Guetta, but you see, because you set your standards up to par with
High.
bigger guys
Okay.
out there.
All right.
Yeah.
Running the race and knowing that you're doing this on a global platform, you're not just thinking Kenya, you're thinking the world.
Yeah, you're not you're supposed to
But
think,
before all this happened for you, I mean, deciding to tell your parents, I'm definitely going to go this way. This is the music scene. This is where I belong. I don't belong in business of accounts or engineering.
Yeah.
This is where I want to go. Was it hard getting support from your family?
okay, I didn't tell them. I didn't tell
So
them.
what did they think you were doing?
First, let me tell you my story. It's a very funny story.
Please
I came to
tell me.
Nairobi. I came to Nairobi in 2007.
Where were you coming to Nairobi
Meru,
from?
proudly.
Because I've not been to Meru. Meru is quite nice. Huh?
It's so cool. It's so fertile. Meru is just the place where you actually sit
Known
down.
as this
You
big.
don't exactly. You don't work,
Yeah.
yet you become fat. Day by day, as in, it's never that serious in Meru. As long as you have a kashamba over there,
Yeah.
and kuku's always tagging my nini, it's
You're
a wrap. You're sorted for life. Now, what happens is, you guys.
He pointed at his tumor.
By the way, imeisha.
One part.
He's trying, he's
2
trying.
years ago, it was.
was
something
over
else.
here.
Remember that story. Now, when I came to Nairobi in 2007, I was coming to do animation. I'm a professional animator.
Okay, so you were coming to a college
I'm a
in
textbook animator.
town? Wow.
No, reading, as in textbook.
Oh, really?
I can't do animation. Textbook animator. Those guys who, okay, we can do this, I just instruct, but when it comes to the computer, nothing. I can't do anything, even if my life depended on it. Now, but I came to Nairobi to do graphics and animation. Then, it so happened, I used to love DJing. Because when I was in Meru, when I finished church, I used to go to church with a CD bag. So after church, I tell my mom I've gone to my friends. Like, I go, jam session.
Today
Kiboko.
the confessions
I know.
are coming through. It's
I know,
okay.
I know. So, it so happened, that's how I started. Jam session, So
In
I,
Meru.
so I got the basics. Because basics of DJing are the most important thing. Record selection and beat matching. So those are the basics. Then I came to Nairobi. So to advance, I met Kevin Muley, Mosound, when he was DJ Kev, and his brother Deno, and Drew, a couple of guys. So they actually taught me, Akina Babs. So after school, I used to finish school over here, Shangtao. Then the pocket money I used to get from my dad, I used to go with it to village market. So I used to save 2 Gs a month. And I was so comfortable.
And what were you going to do at village market?
The academy was there.
Wow.
So I sacrificed. I'll be taking care of the academy from 2 to 6. I'm a Gioni. Then I learn how to DJ in exchange. That's how I met Kroba. So it became like that for like 2 years, 2007, 2008, 2009. Capital did auditions. So I used to live in a hostel in Gara. So I met a guy over there. He's like, hey, Joe, have you heard of Capital? No. The auditions for DJs, there's a DJ unit that was there that's gone, and now they want to nurture their own DJs. That was like only 4 years ago. Yes. So I told them it's fine. I'll go try. So me, U-turn, kutoka kwa kibanda. U-turn, I went, took a shower. I didn't have decent shoes, so I just wore anything I got. Pop to the venue, the Galileo at the museum. So that's how I started, and I went for the auditions. I didn't even have CDs or anything. I just borrowed anything over there. Wow. I just wanted to showcase my skills. I didn't know. I went CDs, pop. Then I went round 2, round 3. Yeah, that's how. And then there's a lady called Jackie Ombajo. She's the one now who pushed for me to join Capital. Then actually, if it wasn't for her now, I wouldn't be on radio.
Still be doing your own thing somewhere.
So, yeah, exactly. So I joined radio. I started like that. Then Mfalme came after radio. So I was already on radio before Pilsner. So Pilsner actually gave me also a good opportunity, because now I did a countrywide tour with Pilsner after being number 3. I didn't become number 1. People think I became number 1.
You know, that's the surprising thing. And I always talk to friends and people who are taking part in competitions, and they're like, I so badly want to win. I really want to win. And I always talk to these young people who are taking part in these competitions, and it's always a question of, listen, you're being given a platform week on week for people to hear you, see you, remember you. If you win, it's great. But winning is not the end. This is the beginning. So if you're number 2, 3, in fact, it's the best
matter.
place.
In fact, that's when now I was discovered by my manager right now. He discovered me on that day when I was doing the party for Pinye, 15 years. Wow. Pinye was celebrating 15 years. I don't know how many years ago in the game. Yeah. So I got an opportunity to play because Pinye told me to play. So I said, it's okay. So I discovered my manager. My manager took me to South Africa for the first gig for World Cup. Came back. Now I started growing from there. I started giving out mixtapes, where in my tattoos. Me, I don't discriminate. I believe in
sure your work is out there.
Exactly. I believe in an ear a day. So today, someone doesn't know you yesterday. Today, 2 people know you. Tomorrow, so within 10 years, you can imagine how many people.
Enough people will have known.
Yeah, exactly.
But crossing over, of course, to Robert, you are fresh in the game. 4 years for him. How many years for you?
1 year and some few months.
Does your mama know what you do?
She knows. She has to know.
That was a sneaky one. He kept things under the magic.
But I'm disciplined, though.
I'm disciplined too, but my mom knows.
Debating that. Yeah. But you're juggling 2 different things. Of course, getting an education and working on the music. Yeah. But in the end, where do you think the chips are going to fall? Because really,
to be honest,
DJing is where you're going. So the degrees are for your folks.
No, not for my folks. I love studying a lot.
You gotta be careful.
No, I love studying.
Yeah.
Actually, I love studying. My degrees are, what do you call this? A second hustle, my own IT firm and all that.
Okay.
In the near future.
And you can throw parties when the Christmas staff party is on. You're the DJ.
Yeah, and I'm the boss, and I DJ. And I charge guys entrance in my own office.
Yeah, it's great. You've got a plan and a vision for the future. Yeah. But I'm going to talk to you about, the challenges, and I'm sure you've also had challenges. But I want to find out from a young kid on the block who's starting out, what are you looking to face if this is the path you've chosen to take? And for somebody who's been in the industry a little while, what are the things you're dealing with? But before we talk about that, we have a viewer who's joining us on the line with a question, perhaps a comment. Hello there.
Hey, Sheila Muniga, how are you?
I am so fine.
Looking good. Where's Kobe Kiara?
Kobe is over here and she's just, she will be right here.
Can you say hi to her?
Okay, I will.
Okay. Joy, mambo vipi?
Sorry?
Joy, vipi Joy Mfalme?
Oh,
poa sana fiti.
Mambo.
Poa sana niambie.
Mzuri. Sheila.
Hey.
Joe is a good friend of mine. There's a time I was a minister for entertainment in college.
You know this guy?
Yes.
Yeah,
yeah.
we.
For TV.
There's a time I invited him with the Octopizo in Eldoret.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he's a good guy. I like his mix.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, he's doing it. I had a question for him.
Yeah, go ahead.
What will he encourage the young one? Actually, those guys who are interested in DJ. Because so far, will he advise maybe to go to school before going to DJ? Because I've had so many young guys. Actually, some of them want to drop school to go to DJ. So I actually want to know what are the basics that somebody will actually need to be a DJ.
Okay.
Is education needed for somebody to be a DJ, or anybody can just become a DJ?
All right. A good question from Jeff, because there are parents and children who are watching and they're saying, Mama, this is what I want. And then parents are saying, finish with the books as well and you can still do this. What would you advise?
Sheila.
Yes.
Tafadhali salamia kobikiara.
The way that salam has been delivered like this. Okay, I certainly will, Jeff. But really, what would you advise?
Just because, okay, the reality is you're living under your parents' care. So you have to convince, I don't know how you can convince them, but now, for now, I can advise you to finish school first, because like Mandela said, education, you know, there's a quote normally from Mandela where he says, education is a light, is a future and everything. So for me, I would advise someone, first finish school, then, because now, there's always life after school. Because right now, I normally sit in my house, I watch TV, then I remember when my mom used to beat me, Ati just stop watching TV, go read. And right now I'm in my house in my own TV and she can't do anything about it. She normally comes home and angalia na TV anastuka. So it's every life has steps, you know. And everyone you have priorities. For me, everyone has a plan. For me, it just worked out. Like everything fell in place. Everything fell in place, and I thank God for that though. But for me, I would advise you first to finish school. That I work at something online concerning the same story. I told guys, because most of the guys send me messages saying, now we've cosaned with my parents. I need to. I've moved out from my parents' house because of DJing. So me, I normally tell them, you guys, that's not being wise. You need to be wise. You need to respect them, you know. So
and
if
they want the best
if they insist, you finish school, let's finish, unajua.
You're not missing out on anything. And even Robert, you're a living example.
Yeah.
You finished your undergrad and you're back in school getting your MA.
Yes.
Yeah, your MBS, because it's of course a science-related course, an IT-related course, which is science. Can you stop complicating my life here this morning? So
MSc, DRH,
we're BMW. But really, you've gone back and you're doing this because you know in the future, you never know what can happen. So pack the education, put it in a suitcase, have that with you. Challenges starting out in the industry today for a young person who's watching and thinking, I can do this, I want to do this. What can we expect?
Wow, to be honest, it's hard. First of all, getting gigs as a rookie DJ, fresh out of the academy, no one knows you, no one is willing to trust you. It's actually hard. But the first gig I did, I was an opener for this guy. It was Pilsner King of Bold. I played for 30 minutes, 30 good minutes. I appreciate it because I'm doing an EBL gig, fresh out of the academy. No one can get such an opportunity that quick. And it was because I met Kevin Obanjo, Big Kev, the owner of True Black. Getting to True Black in itself was an uphill task because nowadays guys, you get any connections to True Black. I tell them it's an open market, go try it out. But anyway, I'm under True Black now. The project, tough times are coming, no money, you don't have equipment and all that stuff, but it all depends, it's all in the mind.
Okay, so for young people, start networking, start getting to know people.
Yeah,
because it's from knowing people that people know about you.
Yeah, because, for example,
I
was playing at Man of K1. I had a lineup of guys who wanted to play. I'm a you guy, I'm fresh, I know this, I know music. I'm betu kweli, and you guy, it's hard, bana. This is a contract, this is my job. I give you mess up, I'm fired. Same case, he doesn't give up. Even if he's playing and I'm standing next to him, knowing what I can do, he can't give me. And it's such ethics that he's trying to raise the DJing game.
Right.
Yeah.
Because he's the one who signed the contract. So why is somebody else playing on his behalf?
No, it makes no point.
Okay.
Because these days the client, like the client wants you.
He wants you.
These days clients are smart, eh? Because if assuming a company calls me for an event and they go through an agency, the company these days they insist, they tell the agency, this is the guy I want to.
They're
Yeah,
very
so,
clear about
they're
it.
very
And of course
clear
that
and
can
they
be a
want you.
challenge if you're an established DJ and nobody's looking for you.
Yeah, yes.
Nobody's
exactly.
saying, I want this person. In fact, when
Quite
your
a
name
challenge.
shows up, they're like, no.
It's quite
Please.
a challenge. Wow.
It's a challenge though, but networking, like at the end of the day, it's networking. Go for events, meet guys. Don't go ratchet, I don't know where. Go for, if you have to meet the decision makers. That's how you make it. Go have a chat, give them a CD if they want to. Yeah. So that's how it's there are many ways you can do it, but I normally say it's also easy to make it. At the end of the day, it's your mindset. It's the way you set your mind. That's how I operate. When I wake up at 3 in the morning to practice and everything, I normally tell myself, I can never struggle with what other people are struggling with. That's one thing I normally tell myself. Like I told myself 8 years ago, I can never be sick. I've never been sick. I don't even know how a hospital looks like. I only go to hospitals to do charity.
Wow,
It's all in the mind. Because I normally, it's true. I read, there's some things I've been reading from our bishop in church. Some things really help you. People take it for granted, but they really help you. Simple things like having the mindset that this is what you want to do. I told my mom, by the time I'm 25, I must drive my car and I must be in my house. She was like, that time we were selling fruits.
That's called
Right now, I'm turning 26, and I did that 2 years ago. You
finished.
see,
So now you've
it's
got
a wrap.
bigger projects.
I have a dream.
Hold on. Excuse me. I just hope you don't pick that one. That could be your first code.
Nothing, not for me.
But listen, before you continue, you haven't told us about your personal challenges, and we're going to talk about those right after we touch base with a viewer on the line. Good morning.
Hello.
Excuse me.
Hey, sorry.
I'll be fine.
Again, you're speaking to Simon.
Yes. Hi, Simon. How are you?
I'm very fine, thank you.
Sema, what's your question or comment?
Okay, I just wanted to. I've been always loving to do DJ. When I was a kid, I used to even do tapes. The old tapes. I used to mix them, do with the mixers and everything. But as life passed on, you become old, and then challenges come in your life, and it's hard for you to even get a school money and all that. But still, I have a passion to do DJing. So I wanted maybe John to help me achieve my dream. Like I'm 28, but still I feel like I can make it on doing DJ because I have a passion in it.
All right. Mentoring others. People like, of course, Robert, mentoring people like Simon. How many people are looking up to you and you're actively engaging with to become better?
For now, what I'm doing, there are a couple of things I've been doing. I haven't started mentoring yet. That's one thing I'm planning on. But for now, what I'm doing basically is establishing a foundation. I'm first building a foundation. Then after that, it's when now I'll go into those projects after a while. But for now, what I'm doing is, like what I've been doing last year, I've been doing mixtapes with guys, We are releasing a mixtape with him. And then when I put it on my site, guys download, they know about you. So it's a process, because I can't start working on a project
and then leave it halfway.
And then I've also not established myself properly. So that's what I normally say, because there's a time I can do a gig in Kakamega, and then some guys tell you, hey, they don't know you. So you see.
So you're still working on getting your name out there.
Exactly.
But for someone like Simon, who is obviously savvy, he understands the music, and he would like to connect with you. On your website, do you talk to people? Do you encourage people? Can we give him those contacts so he can chat with you?
Yes, because I talk to everyone on email. I reply on my emails, even they know. On my fan page, I normally do that. I reply to all inboxes and everything. So yeah, basically that's what I do. And and he said something funny. He's 28 years old, but there's something that I believe in. You're never too old to set a goal.
There you go.
You're never too old to set a goal. So it doesn't matter. You can even start DJing. You can even start DJing at 40.
Yes.
It's your life, but you came to this world alone.
His dreams are valid.
Yeah, so let people talk. That thing, people joke about that thing, but it's actually true. You know, let people talk about it. It doesn't matter. It's their opinion. At the end of the day, Nairobi has over 1 million people. 200,000 will hate you. 300,000 will like you. You're still winning.
Yeah,
So
team winning forever, Simon. You're never too old.
I believe in him. I believe that I'm going to make it, but I would wish to have a one-on-one chat with him, and get to know everything about DJing, at least to start, because I really want to do it.
All right, I tell you what, he's told us he'll give us his contacts. We are going to post those on our social media sites for you, and anyone else who's thinking it's not too late for me, it's not, so you can get that conversation happening. Sawa?
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Simon. Don't be stressed, and it's never too late. That's the thing about life. As long as you wake up every day, and it's something Debal said when he saw me this morning. He said, "Good morning. This is the first day of your life." And it's true. It is, because I don't know if I have tomorrow. Yesterday is already gone, so this is the only day I have. And that's how it works for all of us. Yeah. But looking at your plans, because DJ, you've done some great work. You're DJing on Channel O. Tell me a little bit about that and this project in the UK.
On Channel O, we were chosen as 6 DJs in Africa, because they normally didn't have DJs, but they were looking to having DJ mixes on their shows. So we started a show called Basement with the Channel O team and MultiChoice. So that's how Channel O started, basically. And we are me and DJ Cream in Kenya. Then we have Superstar DJ Exclusive from Nigeria. He works with the Wizkid and the rest. Yeah.
You're also a superstar. Don't say the superstar from Nigeria. What are you? You're superstar from Kenya.
He denies the fact he's a
superstar. Super, please. In fact, he can learn from you. We'll get him a visa.
Yeah, and I recently did, my manager and I hooked up a deal with Box International UK. Yeah, so basically what we're doing is, the concept for the show is taking African music to the world. They're opening the African market. So that's I'm taking advantage of the UK show to promote Kenyan music. Okay. And there are a couple of things this year and next year. Within the next 5 years, many things are
going to be big.
Step by step.
Step by step. And we're there with you. Whatever you need us to do, please let us know. But you know what? I'm going to throw the ball over to your protege over here, so he can go over there and spin a big tune. Because we've heard from the master. We've heard 4 years.
I learned from the best.
Can we hear 1.5 years? What does it sound like on the decks? Go. We'll sit here. We're not even going to walk over to stress your life.
And I'll request.
And you'll do a request for him? All right, we're just about to take a break, so you'd better make it good. Make it so good. Your life is on the line. Dun, dun, dun. Are you feeling panic?
Yaga. Barry Bonus. Starboy. Them say them bad, but I swear them do nothing, no way. Them say them go throw me punch, but I swear them no reach away. 20 man shall fall that day if you cross my lane, no way. All your man shall fall that day if you cross my lane. No, you're back to the mat, open and close, touch your toes. Baby, oh yeah, yard, back to the mat, open and close, touch your toes. Oh yeah, baby, oh yeah, yard, back to the mat, open and close, touch your toes. Oh yeah, baby, oh yeah, yard, back to the mat, open and close, touch your toes. Oh yeah, baby, oh yeah, yard.
Trying to save me, stop holding your breath. When you
Wanted the fame, but not the cover of Newsweek. Oh well, guess beggars can't be choosy. Wanted to receive attention from my music. Wanted to be left alone in public, excuse me. But wanting my cake and eat it too. And wanting it both ways. Fame made me a balloon. Cause my ego inflated when I flew see. But it was confusing. Cause all I wanted to do was be the Bruce